Hello. Hello. What is wrong with this? Is it working? I'm not sure. It says we're live, but I don't see the screen. Alright, is that it? Can you guys see me? Is this working properly? I'm not too sure. Hello everyone. Alright, let's see if this is gonna work. Alright. Let's make sure. Okay, so let's set this up. Now live, I think everything's working. If there's anyone in the chat, then give me a thumbs up if you can hear me and all the sound is working and all that stuff. Be very helpful. Alright, let's get this warm-up done. So today's race is a Cat C race. It's 3R racing starting at 11:05. Oh, James Smith, hello. Great that you can hear me. Nice one. All the pictures working all right and stuff like that, is it? You know, second ever stream. Just want to make sure it's all working before we get on it. All right, let's get this workout done. So this race is a pretty flat one, but I've decided to move up to category C. Last week I did category D, and that was pretty easy. I won that race quite easily, so yeah, all about getting the category C done. Oh, I've got an error on the studio. You need to change the video resolution. Oh. Okay. It says stream status poor. Do you guys watching, are you seeing any problems with the stream? It's just that YouTube is saying it's got an error. But if it's working for you guys, then it should be okay. Okay, looks good. Thank you for your feedback. Alright, oh, you're in Chelmsford. That is pretty close. It's about a 45-minute drive from where I am. I'm a bit closer to Sudbury, so yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get a quick warm-up in, and then hopefully my legs should be quite good for this race. Like I said, it's a Cat C race, and I am still very much a category D rider, but the hope I have for this one is that it's a very flat race, so hopefully, you know, watts per kilogram shouldn't matter. It should just be more about raw power. So if you look at my screen, I've got a few add-ons on today to make racing a bit easier. On the left-hand side, I've got a little draft meter which tells me how many watts I'm saving by sitting behind someone. So that should be pretty helpful for racing and saving energy. I've also got another power meter in the corner just showing my average watts, so that's quite useful. So this add-on is called Source for Zwift. It seems pretty cool, to be honest. I've used it before, but it's I think it's $2 a month, which really isn't that much for something like this. What's that, like the cost of a bottle of water or something? It's actually a lovely day outside. It's so sunny, so I feel a bit bad, you know, being inside doing Zwift. These sort of days you want to be outside, but you know, I said I'd do this race and I'll stick to it. Oh, it's a bit hot. It's actually really warm today. I need to turn my fans on. Oh. Yeah, so the race will start in about half an hour. So I'm just gonna get this warm up in. Then hopefully by the time that's done, it should be time to start the race. So feel free to join me if you want in category C. Oh, I didn't realise my trainer is in ERG mode. I thought it was in the other mode where you can just sort of pedal yourself. That's a bit annoying. Oh well, it is what it is. Whew. Oh, we've got 10 viewers, very cool. So where is everyone from? I know we've got one guy from Chelmsford, and presumably lost in Asia is still in Asia. Are you still in China or not? Oh, someone from the Philippines, very cool. I went to the Philippines a few years ago actually, and did some diving there, which was very nice. A beautiful country for sure. I mean, not as nice as Chelmsford, that's definitely true as well. Alright, just going to move up from 170 watts to 210. Nice easy warm up, get the heart rate going. Got someone from the East Coast USA. Very cool. Never been to America myself. Would like to go sometime in the future. But it's such a big country, I have no idea which part of it to visit, to be honest. So I've managed to change my stream settings. Last week there was a really big lag in between when I'd speak and when it would go on the stream. It was about 20 seconds. But this time I've managed to change it, so I'm only about like 3 or 4 seconds ahead of the stream. So it should be a bit more interactive. I can answer questions and whatever a lot quicker. Patriotic headband. Of course, you've got to have your national headband. It gives you 50 extra watts. Living in China, Qinhuangdao. That's just across the bay from Qingdao, isn't it? I've never been there, but I've heard it's a really nice city. It's by the coast, isn't it? Alright, heart rate's going up a bit, 136. And then after that, we'll move up to 245 watts for a minute and 30 seconds. Whew. It's really warm here. Like, we Brits, it's either too hot or it's too cold. You get like a week of perfect weather throughout the whole year. So anyone wants to hop in and join me on this race, 3-hour racing starting at 11:05 AM UK time. So hop on Zwift and get some racing done. Oh god, I'm already overheating. I don't know why I bothered putting this extra layer on. It shows the difference a week could make. Last week it was absolutely freezing, but now it's absolutely beautiful outside. At least like 23 degrees or something like that. Whew. Oh, you just logged off 15 minutes ago. Next week we can race. Oh, to ride 100 mile Suffolk Sunrise. That sounds pretty cool. I've never heard of that one. Where is it from? Where does it start? Already 30 degrees in Qinhuangdao. Yeah, that's the classic Chinese weather, isn't it? I do miss riding in China a bit. It was nice having big mountains like right on your doorstep, but it was also terrifying because the drivers in China are very scary and will pass you so close. So I guess it's just a bit of give and take, isn't it? Can't have everything. Although maybe you can. I wonder what the best country for cyclists is in terms of living. Maybe somewhere like Italy or France or something where you've got like mountains, quiet roads. Framlingham College. I mean, I've heard of Framlingham, but I don't know where it is. Alright, 10 seconds more at 285. Then we're just going to chill for a bit. Definitely feeling quite warm already. Whew. Alright, let's ease it off. Oh, God, it's hot. I am melting. Alright, let me get some hydration and don't want to be dehydrated before the race even starts. We've got one vote for Mallorca as the best cycling destination. I've heard it's really nice there as well. Are you taking the bike or just going, you know, bikeless? Right, I need to adjust my fans. They're aiming sort of at my legs and torso, but I think I need them more on my face because I feel this is going to be a pretty tough one if this heat stays like it is. Yeah, that's a bit better. Whew. Oh yeah, renting a bike is always a good idea. Yeah, those bike boxes are really expensive if you get them new anyway. I ended up getting a second-hand one from eBay. It was about, I think it was £100, and that was fine really. It got me to China and back. Alright, we've got 20 viewers, very nice. Last week I think we got a peak of about 50 viewers, so it'll be pretty cool to beat that. So 20 minutes till the race starts, still gonna finish off this warm-up, then go sit in the pen and see who our competition is this week. Let me make this text box a bit bigger so I can read these comments easier. Yeah, no best place grass is always greener. I mean, I do feel that way about England. Like, it is really nice here cycling, especially living in the countryside. You just roll out your house and then you've got roads which are quite empty for miles and miles. And I'm sure there's like people living in other countries who'd love to have that. So I feel a bit bad complaining, really. Like, I'd much rather live here than in the city somewhere. Alright, so we've got 20 minutes to go before the race. I'm gonna pop a caffeine gel, so hopefully that should give me a little burst of energy. I ate breakfast about 2 hours ago, so it should be alright. I had like oats and some fruit, which is a proper cycling breakfast, I've heard. So I didn't do any exercise yesterday, so my legs should feel quite fresh today. I did go on a walk, but that wasn't very intense, like a nice 2-hour walk, just taking it really easy. So yeah, like I said, legs should feel quite good today, but sometimes you just never know, do you? Sometimes you feel great and sometimes you feel terrible. But I reckon it should be alright. I tried to eat properly before this, popped the energy gel, so I've done everything in my power really to have a good race. What's your average ride distance per day per week at the moment? I'm not sure actually. So I'm training for a triathlon, so I'm not doing just cycling at the moment, so I'm also doing running and swimming. So at the moment I'm doing like 2 or 3 bike rides a week. Obviously trying to fit it around the running and the cycling is quite hard, but I've got a coach at the moment from the NRC coaching team, so he's working with me at the moment to try and train me up for this. I've got a video coming out quite soon about that. I've actually filmed it, I just need to sit down and edit it, where I'll go through all about training for a triathlon and working with a coach. So yeah, that should be quite a good one. I might actually sit down and get that done today or tomorrow, hopefully out for the weekend. Alright, 22 seconds more of this, and then final 10-second big push, and then we'll go sit in the pen and wait for this race to start. We'll scope out the competition as well. Oh, there we go, I've got the join event button in the corner. That's when you know it's getting serious. A nice warm up. Alright, just one person. Only me sitting in here at the moment. Oh, let's move these boxes around. I'll put this one under here to make it look pretty, and then leave the draft where it is. Shame it wasn't 12:05. Maybe next week I'll try and push it back an hour. This week I was supposed to do the evening one, an evening ride, but something came up, so I had to do this one instead. So this course is Canopies and Coastlines, a course I've never done before, but I'm not really sure what to expect, because on Zwift Power it said the elevation gain was about 70. But then when I looked on the other websites for the Zwift routes, they said the elevation gain was about 300. So I'm really not sure what to believe about the elevation gain, because it's a hell of a difference. 60 meters of elevation gain is essentially just a flat race, isn't it? But 300, that's a pretty rolling course where I'm probably going to struggle to keep up with the people in C anyway. If it's purely flat, then I fancy my chances. But if not, yeah. We'll just see how it goes. Alright, we've got 15 minutes. Should we have a quick stalk of the people in this race on Zwift Power? Alright, where is this race? 11:05, 3R Racing. Oh, there's quite a lot of people already signed up. 8 C categories. And predictably, I'm the heaviest. There's some guys there who have some pretty big power numbers. There's one guy whose 20-minute power is 292, but it also says he might be secretly a B category. So I'm not sure what to make of that. He's probably going to win this quite easily if he's a real B. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a lot harder. I think this race is all going to come down to just sitting in the draft and trying to be as efficient as possible, really. I can't just ride off the front like I did last week in the D category race. For sure, this is going to be a lot more actual racing or actual tactics. Right, I've lost my YouTube window. Where's it gone? Oh, here it is. Whew. All right, 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go. Oh, we've got 4 people in the pens at the moment. Not too bad. 8 people signed up beforehand, so I imagine we'll get some random people just jumping in as well on impulse. So hopefully this should go alright. What are my goals for this race? To be honest, I would like to stick with the pack till the end, not get dropped, stick with the main group, and maybe do an alright sprint. It depends how hard they push. If they really go for it, I'm probably going to struggle to keep up. But if they take it quite easily and just wait to the end, maybe I can do something. We'll see. whoops, I was supposed to post about this on Instagram, that I'm going live. Oh well, it's a bit late now. Right, how long do you think this race will be? It's about 25 kilometers and it's relatively flat. So hopefully it shouldn't take too long, maybe like 40 minutes, 35 minutes. Either way, it's a pretty intense session, so I'll give it my all in this race, try to make it fun, and yeah, try my best to win. But a win is not something I'm expecting this week. C category is a different beast, isn't it? You've really got to dig a bit deeper in C category. Hardest part is the lead going through Titans Grove reverse, but flat after that. Okay, I'm not sure where exactly that is. Is that like at the start of the race or at the end? Either way, before the hill, give me a quick heads up and I'll be sure I need to put down a bit more power there, because that's, if I'm going to get dropped, it'll be there. But yeah, like I said, literally just going to take it easy, sit in the pack, use my draft meter to make sure I'm saving as much energy as possible. And yeah, that's it really for strategy. There's not really much to this one, is there? So what does everyone think about Zwift going up in price? What was it, £12 before, and now it's gone up to like 17? I mean, it depends how much you use it, doesn't it? I only use it for racing, really. Like, I try to do everything else outside. But if I end up doing 4 races a month on it, then each race has cost me about £4.50, which I guess is quite expensive for what it is. But I guess if you run Zwift every day, then £17 is, you know, good value. Just depends how much you use it. Alright, 7 minutes to go. Yeah, if you're on it 4 to 5 days a week, then, you know, easy money, isn't it? Getting a lot of value out of it for that price. Oh yeah, then work out how much gels and carb mix costs for an hour. Well, I managed to get most of my gels during the Wiggle closing down sale, so I just bought like a whole stack load of them. I've got them in my cupboard. I've got like easily over 100 gels in there. They were selling them, it was a box of 20 gels for £5, so I bought 8 of those, which is 160 gels for £40, which actually works out to, what, 25p per gel. So it's not that bad, but I don't think Wiggle are going to be shutting down again anytime soon. Yeah, it is the B Elite ones. They've all got caffeine in them though, which is a bit of a shame, but still, better than nothing. And for 25p each, you can't really go wrong. I mean, to be honest, I don't really see any difference between like this energy gel and the expensive SIS energy gels. The only reason I have these SIS ones is because I ran a half marathon a little while ago, and these ones supposedly you don't have to take with water, and I didn't want to be carrying water around. I just wanted to stick to the gels, and these ones were more liquidy, so it makes sense. Whew. Zwift is still cheaper than the gym for me. Yeah, fair enough. And I guess you don't need to, you know, get to the gym, do you? You just go in your garage or your spare room or whatever. gyms are really expensive these days. Like the one I'm at is like £40 a month. But I think that might just be the countryside thing where there's not too many gyms to choose from, so they can just put their gym prices to whatever they fancy. Zwift is even more fun than gyms. Yeah, I agree. At least on Zwift you can like race and chat with other people. How much does your bike coach cost? So for me, he's doing it for free because, well, I'm gonna make videos about it and stuff like that. So hopefully it will work out being a good exchange for us both. He's gonna coach me, and then hopefully I'll be able to do a bit of advertising for his company. So it is NRC coaching. Let me make sure I've got that right. Yeah, nrc-team.com. So if you Google that, you can have a look, because it's quite a new thing he's trying to set up. So it'll be quite cool to see how it goes. But yeah, so far I've been working with my coach Costa. He's a very nice guy, very friendly, and yeah, it's going really well so far. It's definitely nice not having to worry about planning your workouts yourself and having someone look through like your Garmin health data to see how you're recovering and stuff like that. And it's just nice having someone who also cares about your fitness as well. Like, if I miss something, I'll feel a bit bad that I didn't do it. So the SIS gels are usually worse as they only have one type of sugar in them. The research says you can't absorb this as much. Okay, I didn't know that about the SIS gels. I know they have the SIS beta fuel, which supposedly has the 2 types of sugar, doesn't it? I remember seeing the advert for that with like Chris Froome when he did a big breakaway, he used that fuel or something. Yeah, so Martin, it is done remotely. We'll have like video chats and stuff, and then he'll put all the workouts in Training Peaks, and then we'll chat about it, see how it goes. Did you realise that your smart trainer reads lower than Asioma pedals? I don't have Asioma pedals. I have a SRAM power meter, but to be honest, I've never really looked into which one reads higher or lower. Oh gosh, there's only 2 minutes left. So the beta fuel one does cost more, but I think it's also got double the amount of calories in it, so I think it works out about the same. It's just a bit more dense. Just stick a root on the head unit and ride that on the trainer. Yeah, I guess you could do that. Wow, you have nice overlays and additional data. Yes, that is a add-on called Source for Zwift. It's $2 a month, and you get all this extra data, and it's pretty customizable. You can sort of change it to show whatever you want. The most useful one for this race is probably going to be the draft one, so it'll tell me how efficiently I'm sitting behind the people in front and how much energy I'm saving. Does quad lock fit perfectly on Trek Domane AL3? I don't have a quad lock, but presumably it would. They're designed for like all bikes, aren't they? And the Trek Domane has a round handlebar, so as long as it fits a round shape, then it should be fine. Alright, 60 seconds to go. Gonna pop another gel and then get ready for the race. Alright, final checks. I need to get my racing playlist going. Let's do this, come on. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Wait, the face cam is gone? Why is the face cam gone? Right, sorry about that. Let me try and, this is the backup cam. Don't know what's wrong with that. Sorry guys. I've got this terrible side cam from my laptop now. Oh. Has it come back? Come on, face cam, come back. There we go. That's my mistake. I should have charged my big camera before. I plugged it in for like the half hour before and hoped it would last, but it just didn't. But backup camera. Oh, God, this is a hard start. Oh, it's just up and down, isn't it? Right, I've got to turn my fans on powerful. Right, there we go. Mega wind. Bloody hell. Jesus Christ. Bloody hell. Gee. Oh. Alright lads, I'm overheating. According to the terrible Zwift knee map, there's a big hill coming. That's going to be what does me, isn't it? Oh, God, my legs are in pain. I'm sorry. Gotta go. Topless. Legit overheating. Oh. Oh, bloody hell. Come on, go downhill. Can I super tuck?
Alright, pretty sure it's flattening out now. I say as it starts going up again. Oh, I guess at this point, there's a group of 3 ahead, and they seem to be working together, so I'm not going to catch a group of 3. I guess just see what I can do with this guy behind. Oh my god, he's closing so quickly on this climb. Oh. Alright, we're on to the flats. The other group ahead has 56 seconds and we're 1 minute and 10 seconds ahead of the group behind. So it's just me and Mr. T sitting together. So that metric, the watt balance metric, that is essentially like a battery of how much energy you have. So when you go above your threshold, which for me is about what, 270, that will start going down, and then when you're below that, and when you're below that threshold, it'll start going up again. So it's sort of a metric of how much punch you have. All right, let's see what we can do. The group ahead is pushing 174 watts, going 42 kilometers an hour. Yeah, he probably is gonna sit on for the rest of this race. Shall I see if I can ride him off my wheel? No, that's stupid. I'll let him take a pull. Whew. Oh, he keeps trying to get away. Random 5 watts per kilogram pushers, trying to get me to stop sitting behind me. Alright, when this flattens out, I'll take a pull rather than just being lazy behind this guy. I don't know how there's this much climbing, it just goes on and on. Small climbs over and over. Yeah, I think the group in front is way too far ahead for me to catch them. They're putting out like a constant 300 watts. No way I can catch up with that on my own. And the group behind is quite fast, so yeah, I think it's pretty much settled. It's just going to be me and T till the end. Alright, at some point I'm going to take a pull, because I could just sit in for the whole time and then just sprint at the end, but this is, you know, I still want to get a proper workout in, so I'll definitely take a pull and sit for like at 300 watts for a little while. Maybe I'll do it now. Oh, bloody hell, that's way too much. I'm feeling that. Oh. It's impossible to keep a smooth power on these hills. Whew. Oh. God, my legs are feeling it. That early hill section really did me in. Like even at this easy wattage, it's not easy to hold on. Yeah, the draft meter is in watts saved, I think. So I mean, you could add the watts I'm doing and the watts saved together to see the watts I should be doing if there was no draft, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's really not bad, like 50, 60 watts at the moment saved. So the guy in front must be pushing out solid 300 watts. Legs feel quite tired. Like, heart rate isn't that high actually, but I've been taking it easy. But really, yeah, not feeling too good at this point. That big effort at the beginning did it for me. Oh, I am tired. Have I done a VO2 max test? No. I think to do a proper one, you'd have to go to like a lab, wouldn't you? Where they put that little gas mask on you. But I have the VO2 max readings from my watch. It's about 47 at the moment. Although last year, when I was a bit less heavy, I got it up to 53 or 52. So, yeah, there you go, between 47 and 50 something. But VO2 max is relative to your weight, isn't it? So if I lose some weight, that'll automatically go up. Oh, they do it at Colchester University, really? That's pretty cool. That's probably a good topic for a video at some point, heading up to Colchester Uni. Yeah, good idea. 7k to go, group behind, catching up. Still 57 seconds. It's trying to get away. You will not leave me. Oh, £80, is that it? That's really not bad. I thought it'd be like a few hundred at least. Alright, this guy's 7 meters behind. Out of my draft zone. Shall I put the pain on him? Try and keep him out of my distance. He's got to work really hard, because if you're within 5 meters, you get a draft, I think. Oh no, he's brought me back. Oh, I've got a feather. I always forget you get power-ups in this game. Alright, going to attack on a bump at some point. So I'll just stick behind him, counter-attack over the top. He's got quite a good punch. He did like 8 watts per kilogram for about 10-20 seconds back there. So I've got to be careful. No, I'm out of water. Rookie error. Oh. 4Ks to go. Really not that long, is it? Oh, he's getting away. Better close this up. I think I have a bad habit of stopping pedaling when I should just pedal easy. I just stop completely. That's definitely not ideal for the legs, is it? Oh, I reckon he's going to attack here. There's a nice little bump. No, he's held it nice and steady. Alright, 2k to go. This is it really, isn't it? I'm not sure if there's any more bumps or anything coming up yet, but we'll see, won't we? I don't know why I'm doing 300 watts in the front. Let's ease off a bit. That's unnecessary. Unless he's actually struggling to hold on, but I don't think he is. He's pretty comfortable there. Why is my heart rate not showing? That's very annoying, isn't it? Has it gone off? Connection failure, great. Oh, there we go. Alright, I've got a feather, so at some point I need to use that. 1.1 k's to go. Alright. At some point he's going to launch it. Maybe I should just launch it early and get him completely out of my slipstream. Alright, this is it. 0.8 k's to go. I think there's a slight incline somewhere here coming up around this corner, isn't it? Shall I go for the long one? 500 meters? I reckon that could be worth it. I reckon a long sprint, just drag it out. Alright, you ready? Feather, biggest gear, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, I think I've got that. 40 meters behind. He's not pulling that back in, is he? Ooh. Alright, that was a pretty tough race there at the beginning. All those hills just completely did me in. Can't be having that. Way too hard. So yeah, Cat C, definitely where I need to be. Cat D, too easy. Cat C, just right. Whew. Alright, so next week, Friday, probably Friday evening, we'll be back on Zwift. So if you want to join me, feel free to do so. I'm going to put a poll on which race I should do up on Instagram. I'll probably do that the night before, so on like Thursday night. So follow me on Instagram, vote on what race you want to do, and the winning vote will be the one I race, and then you can all join me in Cat C.
So yeah, 2 weeks to go until my Race for Life. So if you don't know what that is, it's a charity here in England that raises money for cancer. So I'm doing a run for them. So if you want to help me out, donate some money to save people from cancer, there's a link in the description. I would very much appreciate it. I've got about £90 raised so far, which isn't too bad at all. Thank you to someone from last week who donated 50 quid, so absolute hero there. And thanks to everyone else who's already donated. So any donation whatsoever would be greatly appreciated. All right, so that's it for this one. I'm going to go and do a cool down, but I'm going to do that outside because it's absolutely lovely weather here in England, and it's not very nice just being, you know, locked up in your garage. So I'm going to do a nice cheeky cool down outside, and I will see you in the next race. Oh yeah, remember to charge your camera the night before as well. Yes, you are right. Next week I'll do that, so hopefully we won't have to go onto this laptop camera. All right, anyway, see you next week. Hope you will have a great weekend, and like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace out, guys.